What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this video. Just gonna take some time to talk about money today. And you know, the reason why I wanna talk about this because I see a lot of people struggling about the money and not understanding how the money system works. And too many people think that um, just like having a job and work hard so you can ensure your future and the future for your kids and all that. All of this makes sense. It really is a good way to achieve like a lot of goal in your life and saving for your kids and your family, ensure your future. That's a good way you can approach it. But in the current system we're living, the fiat system, meaning the system where you have the fiat money, where the government issue the currency and you go to the bank and you deposit your money and all those things, um, which is called like fiat, which is like a money the government issue like the national currencies most countries around the world use right now. And reason why I'm bringing this up is because we don't really understand how this thing work. And if you don't understand how the system work, you basically you're just turning around it, and you're not really, no matter how like well educated you are in the system, if you're not understanding uh, like the trick around it, right? How it really works, the core values, the core functionality of the system, you're still gonna end up a loser in the system. And the only winners of the system are gonna be the people who really understand how it works, right? So a lot of people go to school, they get a degree and diplomas, and realizing that they think, okay, hey, we got it. Inflation work this way, and you got a job, and you get your paycheck and all those things. They think this is how the system work. They think, okay, yeah, this is how they can make it. They just become a doctor and a lawyer and make money and stuff like that. But the problem is, that's why you see a bunch of people getting rich, right? A very small amount of people getting rich, very rich, extremely rich, and the other 99% of the people are extremely poor. And it doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a lawyer, um, and it's worse if you are a blue collar worker. Um, but it all comes down to understanding how the system works, right? Easy thing to make it short. The fiat works in a way that you more advantageous, like when you are able to get credit, right? So if you can go to the bank and take a $100,000 line of credit or a credit, okay, with low interest rate, you are a million times more advantageous to somebody who's just getting $1,000 on credit card, right? To use for buying stuff they don't need. Okay, so having $100,000 credit advantage, right? You can go to the bank, ask for that, and you can get it. Gives you a massive advantage because now you can use that, right? And by acquire an asset like house or something valuable, right? And you use that you to make this asset work for you. You can use that house and you rent it, and there's income coming in every month. This income can be used to help you pay the interest on that loan. You see, so this gives you a freedom in a way that nobody else have, because now you don't have to work to pay that back, right? And this money, this $100,000 will evaporate over time because of inflation. More and more people doing this will drive down the value of the money. So the one your $100,000 you took from the bank in 5 years may become just like $60,000 possible, right? Or 60 or $50,000 because the value of the money is dropping, but the asset value remain the same or approximately the same, and you're still making money and pay back the interest. You see, so this is why like most people don't understand why houses are getting so expensive. It's because so many people are doing the same thing. Like when you did somebody get a mortgage, they just get new money created, right? And this money is being used to buy the house. But by the way, the money from the mortgage is new money created from the whole system, right? So this creates inflation in the money system, right? In the currency as a whole. And because of this, the value of the money is dropping, and the value of all the assets are going up in the currency. But it's an illusion, right? It's not really because the value of the asset is going up. It's because the value of the money is dropping, right? So when you sell that house, right? Let's say you buy a house 2 years ago or 5 years ago for 400,000, and today the house is worth 800,000, right? If you sell the house today, you get 400,000 extra, right? When you after you pay the loan back or mortgage back, you see what I mean? So it it really is it, like a trick. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're working hard and you just you be for your whole life, your parents say save money and um, don't don't go in debt and all those things. Those are the good things. Not getting in debt for the like for the wrong reason is a good thing because if you when you get in debt, if you get in debt to buy like nonsense like stuff on Amazon you don't need, like a bunch of clothes, a bunch of stuff for show off, those are useless. Okay. First of all, claim you cannot deduct taxes from those items, right? You cannot go and claim taxes and saying, okay, yeah, I had this, I spent for this business, and I want to get deduction, right, on your taxes for that. If you own a house or a good asset or a productive business, you can say, okay, for this business, and I spend this amount of money, and I pay for this car, and I pay for rent. I rent this car, and I pay for this fuel, and I pay uh, for this amount of work to repair the house. You see, those things can all be claimed, and they can't really charge you taxes for them because those are expenses you made in the economy. You understand? So the economy works in the benefit of investors. People want to invest in house or asset. Hey, if you want to invest in a business, you see, those economy uh, benefit those people. But if you're just working all your life, yes, you're working hard, the hardest as you can. I'm a blue collar myself. So the harder you work, it does not matter as long as you don't understand how the system work and how to take advantage of it in terms of getting a good debt, right? Use that good debt for the good benefit, right? So you acquire an asset, a house, right? Something valuable that will be worth way more in the future. So, and you use that, maybe yes, you're working, you can use that, let's say your extra money, right? You can use that to pay down that interest and that debt, right? And then over time, the value of the asset is going up. the debt is going down. You see, so this is the trick most people don't understand. So once you get that, there's nothing, then once you get that, you way better off than most people in this planet, because most people don't understand this, right? So that's why I wanted to make this video today, is to just, because so many people um and this are in this delusion. They think, yeah, no, the system, it's not because it's fair. It's not fair this way, but this is how it is, right? It's fundamentally wrong. I don't agree with the way the system is, right? But me myself, I can't change it this way. What I can do, I can teach you. I can say, hey, look at it. This is not the way. The system is not as fair as you think it is. If you want to be successful, here is the way you can be successful in that system. You understand? So if I'm trying to go fix the system, I can try to go, like you see, like Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, right? As a parallel system, right? Something that's more fair, more like transparent, and you know, like nobody can manipulate and create more of. Just like the bank can create money over like in second and create it at $100,000 or $1 million alone, right? Because they have the power to do so. In Bitcoin system, you can't do that. It just you cannot do that, right? So now that's a different system. You understand? So in a system like this, in order to get a loan, you need to produce. You need to work hard. That's why it is proof of work. Bitcoin is proof of work. That's the value. That's a core value, right? In the fiat system, it's basically proof of stake, because you just have, like, you have a house, right? You have a job, right? You have an income. Then, okay, yes, you will use this asset you have, right? Let's say you have the house you have is, yeah, there's money, there's value in the house, right? Take this house, they evaluate it, and they give you a loan about this house, right? The same thing for, like, you have like a business. They evaluate the business and they'll give you a loan against that business, right? So there's a lot of things like this you need to understand. It's like, that's why, like, a lot of people, even like the social media influencers, they don't get this, right? They think it's all like, oh yeah, like, work as hard as you can. I'm completely for working hard. Okay, you need to work hard, because when you get this a good debt to buy a good asset, to be more valuable in the future, you need to work hard to pay that back, to pay the interest back, right? So that's the way I see it, because myself, I used to work so hard, and I'm still working hard on getting money, right? For money, because I think, okay, I thought it was about getting money, but the trick is, it's not about getting money, it's about getting asset, something that can produce work for you. It's not about you working, right? The more you work, right, the harder you work, the less you make. So what you have to do, you have to think smarter, right? And then make your asset work for you. And also, when you get older, you won't be able to work hard as today anyway, right? So what you have to do, you have to do that early. You understand? So that's one of the things I wanted to really mention in this, because for you guys, especially, this channel is about retirement, and I wanna about teach you about Bitcoin as well. I wanna teach you about a lot of things, but it just like, in order to attain this goal, you need to understand this, right? So, and once you understand this, then you can be clear, right? And also, too many people think too small. Right? Too many people think like in just $2,000 or $1,000. No, you're gonna think in $50,000, in $100,000. Think in this level, right? So, and once you're there, because here's the thing: when you have $5,000 in the bank in your bank account as you're saving, you know what who you are. You are vulnerable to the bank. Okay, you are vulnerable to the bank because you pray to the God that this money stay in your bank account. The bank doesn't blow up overnight. You you hope that the bank doesn't go bankrupt, right? Bail out or bail in, get bail in. You pray that this economy is stay stable, right? That you have all this risk, right? But when you owe the bank, like when you owe the bank $100,000, right? The bank is basically is vulnerable to you. Who do you wanna be, right? You wanna be, you know, like you do you wanna be vulnerable to the bank or you want the bank to be vulnerable to you? You understand? So you're gonna think big and just get few $1,000s in your credit card to buy things you don't need does not help. It does not help. First, it's not gonna make you happy. Okay, I went to that. Okay, trust me, it's not gonna make you happy. Whatever you would think you were gonna buy on Amazon, it's gonna be helpless to you. Um, all the stuff you're gonna have to get rid of them anyway. Maybe you're not gonna have enough space to keep them. All of those things, right? You're gonna shift your mindset and think in in that way of understanding the system, because too many people, they don't take time to really think that too, because they being too innocent, because you're gonna be, yes, it's good to be, nice, good person. You're gonna understand the way the system work and take advantage of it your way, because this if you don't, the system will take advantage of you, right? You will work all your life, and you will go for to nothing. I'm tired of seeing so many people working their whole life, not realizing anything in their life, and just can't even retire. It's like, what the hell you was doing the whole time? You understand? So yeah, just like think that this way, because the system is not fair the way it is. Okay, it's not. You need to understand it's not fair. So you have to find a way to, if you want to get ahead, and you have to find a way, a different way, discover a different system, like Bitcoin, right? That's why I teach people about it. It's not like rocket science. It's just like a fair system. Right? If you want to migrate to that system, you're gonna educate yourself about why you need it. Too many people think, okay, Bitcoin is an investment strategy. No, it's a saving technology. It's different than a bank account. It's really not a bank account. It's different. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you get question, just hit me up. I got a basic Bitcoin course. I may put the link below. Teach you about it and about the fiat system, how the system works. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I can answer. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you again.